Hello everyone, welcome to the class. In this session, we're going to talk about one of the useful function in the MDX world, which is the COALESCEEMPTY. Okay, so basically COALESCEEMPTY, this is the syntax for the COALESCEEMPTY where you pass the numeric expression and then which is the value that you want to pass it, you can mention here. Okay, so the scenarios that we use this COALESCEEMPTY function is suppose you have the reseller sales amount. Okay, so and you might have some of the years you might not have the reseller sales amount, right? But those scenarios you get the null values. That's a normal behavior of the MDX. What we do in that scenario, we exclude the null records, right? So wherever you don't have a reseller sales amount, we completely exclude them. Okay, let me write one example. So here I take reseller sales amount. Okay, select 0, which is nothing but my columns, and now here I take the year, calendar year. So I go to the date dimension. Under the date dimension I have a calendar, and then I will take the year from the date calendar hierarchy on 1 from my AdventureWorks queue. Now if I execute this statement, select statement, here you can see only I have the data from 2010 to 2013, but remaining years I don't have a data. Usually what we do in our normal scenario, so we exclude those wherever we don't have reseller sales, we exclude them by using the non-empty, or we can use the non-empty without space, and then we can mention the measure. Okay, so this way also it will work. Okay, so it's excluded the all null years information and kept only the years which are having the reseller sales amount. But my scenario is a little different. Okay, in my scenario, what I want to do, so we take null values also, which are the years we don't have a data. Then we want to display the those years data as 0 instead of null. So for that scenario, most of the people I seen, they are writing the with member, I mean the calculated measure in the MDX. Okay, what they do, so they use the if statement. Okay, let's say they write if is empty of measure, sorry, is empty. Basically, is empty, you will identify the null records. Okay, so the is empty of that measure, then what they say 0, else they will pass the reseller sales amount. Then they call that measure the customized calculated measure in their select statement. Now let's see what will happen. Okay, now you can see here the if statement, wherever it has the null records, then it's converted to 0. Not only 0, you can convert to either 1, or you can convert to either any number that you can pass it, so it will fetch that. But so creating this if statement or case statement in such scenario, it's very expensive, because I in the previous session already covered how the case and if statement works, because they works on the cell by cell based, right? So in such scenarios, what you can do, instead of writing the if statement, simply what we can do, so we can pass the coalesce empty, and we say this measure the reseller sales amount. Okay, and wherever the null values, I want to replace that null values with 0. Okay, and now if I execute this, you can see it fulfill the same purpose. So wherever you have null records, this coalesce empty will convert those null values to defined number in this in the function. Okay, so this is the syntax. If you refer our syntax, so the numeric expression is nothing but our measure name, and again the numeric expression, this is the where you need to mention the default value that you want to convert. So wherever you have a null values, to convert to which number, you need to mention that number. So this is how the colors empty will works. It's a very handful function writing while you're writing the MDX query. This is about COALESCEEMPTY function. That's all for now. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.